Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're going to start getting into the details of your Facebook advertising efforts. In this video, we're just going to talk a little bit more long-term, where we're starting today and what we're going to be doing 1 month from now, 2 months from now, and how you know when to scale your Facebook ads and how you scale your Facebook ads. So as you start seeing results, as you start seeing sales, how you can grow your ads to see more and more and more income coming in. So this video, we'll get into some technicals. We're going to start touching on more advanced topics, and we're going to kind of lay out a general plan for you to follow straight from Facebook themselves that can help you get ready for growing your business. Obviously, the first step is starting out how you're starting your Facebook ad and what you're going to be optimizing your ad for, whether it's for traffic, for conversion, how you do that. We're going to get into all of that in this video shortly. So I came back and I opened this sheet again because it really explains where we want to end up, right? We want to end up at $2,400 in profit, and where we are right now. We have an opt-in, we have this thank you page, we have all these email campaigns set up, which you should at this point, and we want to hit $2,400 in profit. This is our goal. And in order to do that, we're going to be using Facebook advertising. Facebook ads are what's going to be bringing people into our opt-in or our landing page and throw them into our email automation sales funnel. And when we talk about Facebook advertising, one thing that comes up a lot, and you should have heard this if you watched the last few videos, is CPC, or cost per conversion. Now, if you're putting $100 into an ad and that's when you get a conversion, then your cost per conversion is $100. Conversions, this is important. Conversions does not always mean a purchase. Your conversion can be a lead. So if someone signs up on your landing page, that is considered a conversion. If your conversion is, say, a landing page view, so not even just signing up, just landing on your landing page, that's a conversion. You decide what your conversion is. So a conversion is not always a purchase. It's whatever you decide. And you decide what your conversion is when you start building your ad. So let me go ahead and open Ads Manager. So when you go ahead and open your Ads Manager and you hit Create Ad, that's when you get to choose what your objective is or what your conversion is going to be. Your objective is what you're trying to get people to do. So if you want brand awareness, reach, video views, if you want traffic, if you want engagement, messages, if you want people to send you messages on Facebook Messenger, lead generation. Lead generation is getting people to sign up or give you their emails on your landing page. That's lead generation. And every time a person gives you their email, if you chose lead generation as your campaign goal, then that's going to be a conversion. If you want people to install your apps, conversions. This is to get people to actually purchase, to make a sale on your website. Catalog sales, this is sales on Facebook. And store traffic, getting traffic to go to your store. This is what a lot of you guys will also want to start off with as well, especially if you're just starting off, you haven't had a business before, you don't have any activity on your ads manager. This is where you want to start from. So you're going to be starting with traffic when you begin. And here you can see your campaign name, and campaign budget optimization, split test. You don't need to worry about this stuff right now. I'm just going to go ahead and hit continue. And right now I'm actually building an ad. Now you can see here that it says traffic. That's because that's what we chose our ad to optimize for. So this ad will be optimizing for traffic. In other words, it's going to try to drive as much interested traffic to our website as possible. You can choose your audience, custom audiences. You can choose their locations. Custom audiences is important a little bit later. But when you have an email list and you upload your email list to the audiences, if I were to go right here, audiences, you'll be able to see your audience here as well. So you can choose custom audiences over there. You can choose people by location. You can do detailed targeting based on interests and behaviors. We're going to get into this a little bit later, not today. So here we can see optimization for ad delivery. Do we want to optimize for link clicks? Do we want to optimize for landing page views, impressions? The difference between these, let me just get into this. And this video will be a little bit longer, but it is important. Impressions just means the ad is shown to as many people. It doesn't mean that it's trying to get people to take action. It's just trying to show your ad to as many people as possible. It is not the most effective, so I don't recommend using this. Daily unique reach. This tries to show your ads to as many different people as possible. Again, it doesn't try to get them to do anything. It just tries to show ads to different people and not the same people again. These two are the ones we want to focus on. Link clicks. Link clicks, actually the ad is shown to people and it tries to get them to click on your ad. It tries to get them to click on it and to go to your website. And landing page views, this also tries to get people to click on your ad and get to your landing page and have it load up. What happens, the difference between these two is that with link clicks, if someone clicks on your ad and exits your website before your page loads, it still counts as a link click. While on landing page views, if someone clicks on your ad and leaves before the page loads, then it won't count as a landing page view. So that's the difference between these two. And in the beginning, if you're just fresh, if you're just starting off, optimize for link clicks because it'll get you more conversions. It'll get your Facebook pixel more data. And now kind of going back, I've talked about the data a lot, right? The Facebook pixel data. What does that mean? Your Facebook pixel, which you installed into your website, was a piece of code. It was a snippet of code. And this code is following people. It is following the people who see your ad. It follows them onto your website. And it follows what they're doing on your website and off your website. And it collects information. It collects all this data from your customer's behavior. And it figures out what kinds of people to show your ads to. And the most important thing is this happens over time. It takes time, people. You can't run an ad for a day, you don't see sales, you cut it off. You cannot do that. You need to let your ad run to let it get into its groove and then kind of see what kinds of results it's creating. There is no magic number for how long you want to let your ads run. You just got to let them run, be patient, and see where they get you. So it figures out who to take actions on your site and shows your ad to more people like them, but you can make optimization go faster. That's correct. You can make your Facebook ads optimize faster. And there's a few ways we can do that. You can put more money into your Facebook ads. This is high risk, especially if you're just starting off. Putting more money into your Facebook ads does not mean you're going to get conversions faster. In other words, it does not mean you're going to get more purchases if that's what your conversion is. You're going to get faster link clicks, you're going to get more link clicks, and if you're getting more link clicks and more people are getting to your website, you're getting more data, right? So your Facebook pixel is getting more data faster if you're putting more money into it, but that doesn't mean you're getting more sales. It's just getting more data. And it's going to use that data later on to get you sales, but not today or tomorrow. So if your ad set isn't optimized for conversions, in other words, if it's not optimized for purchases, it won't spend that money on getting you more sales. It's going to spend that money on collecting more data. The second way you can bring down your cost per conversion and optimize your Facebook ad is by feeding your data, the emails that you collect on your email, on your landing page, back into Facebook audiences. And this is cheap because you already have your customers' emails. It uses what you have efficiently and it adds more data instantly to your Facebook. And I'll show you how you can do that. So on MailChimp, if you're using MailChimp, you need to open up your audience, whichever one you want and whichever ones you want to give Facebook. And you need to export all of the emails, all of them. And then what you want to do is you want to open your business manager and you want to go to assets and audiences. When you go to audiences, and this is the first time you're doing this, you're going to get hit with this page. You're going to be able to create customers. You'll be able to create custom audiences. You can get started, and you can select the origin of this load. This should be directly from your customers. You should not be buying data from other websites. And you can load your file here. And you can name your audience, and this will load all the files and put all of those emails into your Facebook data. So now your Facebook knows that these are people who interacted with your landing page, and it figures out who to show your ads to better. Another really cool thing you can do is create lookalike audiences. lookalike audiences from a custom audience. So a custom audience, it's that list, right, of people from that email list that you just uploaded. Now, say you have 600 people in your custom audiences, or 600 people that signed up on your landing page, and you exported all those emails and you imported them into your custom audience, or you created a custom audience and you imported all of them into your Facebook. Now you can create a lookalike audience from those 600, and this lookalike audience can have 1,000,000 people. And it's really cool because now what Facebook does is it takes all of those emails, profiles them on Facebook, and creates an audience of 1,000,000 people who have similar characteristics and have similar behavior to the 600 that you gave them. This is a very, very powerful tool because one of the things we get a lot of is when you're creating an ad, a lot of people get tied up in interests and what kinds of interests should we go after, what kinds of people. That's awesome. Especially in the beginning, you need to use this to find the right people, and we're going to get into this in the next video. So you need this to find the right people to begin, but afterwards, you can use your custom audiences and it shows up the lookalike. So in this, we took all our customers and we added them to our custom audiences, and then we created a lookalike. And a lookalike of 1% is about 1,000,000 people. And now we don't even need to use these, targeting, because we already have a lookalike audience that is already optimized. It's already based on people who are buying from us. So that's what we mean when we say feeding your data back into Facebook audiences. That's going to make optimizing a lot faster. And it's a really cool technique that you can use to optimize your Facebook ads and moving forward. Now, this is kind of a layout and a plan of how we're going to be building your Facebook ads and scaling them in the future. Right now, you have a fresh new site. You have less than 500 pixel fires. We're going to be saying pixel fires a lot. What are they? A pixel fire is an event. If you go to your ads manager, you go to events manager, and you hit pixels, you'll come to this page. Here you can see the total events of your pixel. This is basically all of these. So page views, we have had a lot of page views. We've had people closing chat. We have view content, chat clicked, leads, basically emails given to us. These are all events that the pixel was recording people do. And so we have a total of 6.4 thousand events. So we would be in this box right here. For your site, you're in the first one. You can go to your own events manager and you can check out how many pixel fires you have. And if it's a fresh new site, so it'll be less than 500 pixel fires. So what do you need to do right now for your Facebook ads so you can get to the next level and the next level? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to optimize your ad to drive traffic. This is what we went over in the beginning. Your conversion for your ad should be traffic. That's exactly what it should be. Your main goal is to collect data on your website. You're collecting all the emails on your landing page. That's your main goal. Your main goal right now is not to make sales. It's to collect data so that over time, when you can feed that data back in, you can be making a lot of sales. You do not want to skip this step. You don't want to go straight to purchases or sales or conversions, because that's going to hurt you. You're going to spend a lot or too much money trying to make a sale, and it's not going to optimize itself either. It's just going to be a waste of money. Even if you see a sale, it's not optimizing your Facebook ad. You need to take this step by step. So your ad should be set to traffic, and your goal will be to collect as much data on your website. Start running ads that use the traffic marketing objective and are optimized for landing page views. You can do link clicks like I mentioned, or you can do landing page views. Both of them are very similar. I explained the difference. So this can drive people to your website, which will generate pixel data and build up a customer base. That customer base we can feed back into Facebook and create a lookalike audience. So kind of talking about conversions, because this is important. If you have an ad set that takes $100 to optimize, what is optimization? When I say optimize, what am I talking about? Optimization, according to Facebook, is equal to 50 conversions in 1 week. If within 7 days you hit 50 conversions, then that advertisement or that ad is optimized, and Facebook can deliver it stably and consistently. In other words, if you're seeing 10 conversions for every day, if you're seeing 10 conversions for $100 and you put in $200, you can expect to see 20 conversions. So it becomes a numbers game almost, in increasing the amount of money you're making. But you need to optimize first. And optimization is 50 conversions in 7 days. And remember, conversions doesn't mean purchases. For us right now, since we're trying to collect emails, right? Our conversion, if your conversion is link click, then 50 conversions means 50 link clicks. If within 1 week your ad can see 50 people clicking that link, then your ad is optimized. You can increase the money in that ad and it'll be optimized. And when it is optimized, when it's hitting 50 conversions in a week, you can jump up to the next level. The next level is landing page views. So it's not just link clicks. Now you're trying to get people to actually look at your landing page. And once you're able to get 50 people to look at your landing page using just one ad in 1 week, your ad is optimized. You can go to the next level, which would be to get the emails. So that would be lead generation. People are actually signing up for your ad on your landing page. And this would be the next level, basically. So if 50 people convert on your ad in 1 week, that ad becomes optimized. It's a good ad. And 50 conversions, remember, it's not just purchases. It's whatever you set your ad objective to be. So if your ad objective is landing page views, 50 landing page views in 1 week means your ad is good. So when I say that putting more money into your Facebook ads is high risk if you're trying to optimize it quickly, well, if you think about it, if your ad takes a total, if you have a budget of $1,000, for example, and if your ad set optimizes in $100, or it takes $100 to optimize, and you put all of your money into it, it's going to use all those $100 not to get sales, but to collect data. And you only have $900 left to start trying to get sales. So that's kind of why you want to be slow when it comes to getting that optimization. You want to be very methodical and strategy plan this out. And then when you're starting to see these sales coming in and these conversions happening, that's when you can kind of upskill and kind of go on to the next level. When you have 500 plus pixel fires, remember a pixel fire is this thing right here. When we have 6.4 thousand, so we do have more than 500. You should start experimenting with the Facebook conversion target. You can start optimizing for add to cart for lead generation, as these will get the pixel results. Conversions won't just yet. So what does this, we're using conversions, we're using purchases. What does this all mean? If I go to conversions right here, when I'm trying to make my advertisement and I click conversions, and that's my campaign name, and I continue, it's going to give me a list of options that I can optimize my conversion ad for. As you'll see right here, it's loading them. So when this is green, that means someone's already done this thing on your website and it has this data already in it. For a lot of you guys, it's going to be red. That means that for a lot of you guys, this is the first time these things are happening. So when you check this out, so look, we haven't had an inactive pixel fire. We haven't had an add to wish list or anything. That's why they're red. You don't need to worry about this. You can choose. So a lot of people go straight for this purchase. This is what I've been trying to drill in for the last minutes. Don't go straight for purchase. You want to go for maybe leads. This is people signing up on your landing page. So go for this, because this has a better chance of getting you 50 conversions in 1 week than a purchase right now. So it's better for you to just go for a lower one, which might be view content. We've had 788 events in 1 week. We've had 72 events in 1 week for lead. So these have a better chance of getting you more pixel fires or conversions than a purchase does so far. So go for view content, go for lead, go for add to cart. When you're at 500 pixel fires, you want to start playing around with conversion, but don't go to purchases. Don't go for that just yet. Go for add to cart, go for lead generation, as these will get the pixel results. You want getting results to your pixel, and that won't always mean sales. That means data. Let your pixel get the data that it needs. Once it gets that data, it'll become a monster. Then you can go for purchases and you'll be seeing 50 plus purchases every single week. You won't be able to handle it. But you need to go through these steps first. You need to let the pixel get the data it needs to optimize. Then you can be putting in $5, $10 and seeing a $100 sale on your website. That easy. But it takes time. It takes being patient. It takes having a strategy in place and following it no matter what happens. If this fails, if you're not able to get those 500 pixel fires, stop. Think it over, do it again. And then we move into this, and then we move into this. So when you have 500 plus pixel fires, you can start working with conversions, and you can optimize your ad like I just showed you for lead generation, for add to cart, for view content, things like those that will get you that optimized period, 50 conversions in 1 week. Now, below these videos, or below this video, there is kind of a module that guides you straight to Facebook's pages. These are really important. I want each and every one of you to read through all of these, because I can say whatever I can based on my experience, but what we've included in these modules, the pages, are directly from Facebook. They're from the monster itself, and it's their ad platform and they know it best. So reading through those word for word is going to help you a lot when it comes to building your ads and figuring out how to think about building ads. And finally, when you hit 10,000 plus pixel fires, so right now we only have 6.4 thousand, we don't have 10,000. But when you hit 10,000 plus pixel fires, that's when we can get into really advanced things like split testing. We can test multiple sales funnels. We can talk about conversion stability in ad sets and a lot more things when it comes to 10,000 pixel fires. Why? Because we have a lot of data to play around with. We can use that data to create a lot of lookalike audiences. We can look for new audiences that we didn't even know existed. And we can start going after them. So this is where, the tens of thousands of dollars come in, is right here in this black box. But we got to follow these steps to get here. We can't go from here to here and skip the middle. You can't do that. You need to slowly gather this data. Make sure that data is good quality. If you're building your ads on just trash data, it's not going to end up well in the end. So be slow. Think this through, and the best people, the best advertisers, the best marketers, they're patient and they're observing. They observe the people that are coming in. They keep an eye on their ads, because think about it. If you're running this as a full-time, then this should be no surprise. This is something that you're going to be sitting down with a lot. People have teams, a whole team of marketers that are just handling one sales funnel per person, and they have 10 sales funnels. They have a marketing team of 10 people that's making thousands of dollars, but they're managing a lot. And if you're looking for if you have a full-time idea, this is something that you're going to have to start coping with. Being patient, being persistent, and observing your ads, because this is what's going to really build your business. If you're looking for a passive part-time income, if you're not looking to spend a lot of time, but you want to be making money on the side, but keep it hands off, you still need to go through these processes, but you can kind of ease up right here. You know what I'm saying? So when you hit this point, you can, you don't have to optimize, but this is the point where you can spend 1 to 2 hours per week and be seeing $2,000 to $3,000 per month in profit. At this point, and a lot of mentors are at this point, what they're doing is they wake up Friday morning, check their Facebook advertising for 2 to 3 minutes, and they go back to sleep. That's it. They're getting those sales. That's all happening. It's all running. And they don't have to touch it anymore. Because remember, it optimizes itself. It automatically figures out the audience it needs to show its ads to. So that's why, to get to this point, this is where the automation comes in, where it's 100% hands off. They can grow and scale their business. So this is where you need to be, and to get to this point, you need to step by step follow through these processes. And the better that the more focused you are, the better and more observant you are while doing these steps, the better it is going to be in the long run. So this was a general outline of the steps that we'll be following, and go ahead and take a screenshot of this because it's going to help. But make sure to read the modules that are underneath these videos, because those contain a lot of information directly from Facebook. When we're starting off and we're going to be building the ads in the next few videos, we're going to be starting off here. So it's a fresh new website, and we're going to start off with traffic ads going directly to our landing page. But this is where we're going to be in a month from now, in 2 months from now, and hopefully by the end of this mentorship, or maybe a little bit longer, we're going to be seeing these 10,000 pixel fires and a lot of customer data coming in. With that being said, guys, I know this was a longer video, but it was super important for you to watch. And yeah, thank you very much. Talk to you in the next video.